high school, this is Big Time Sports, bringing you our continuous award-winning coverage of high school, collegiate, and international athletics. As it's the biggest rivalry in the Federal League between the 2-0 Hoover Vikings and the 1-0 Jackson Polar Bears. Good evening, everyone. I'm Troy Richardson, and joining me in the booth tonight is Dean Marini. And Dean, we're starting off our television coverage up here in the north with a big one.
Yeah, this is a big rivalry, and as we always talk about whenever these two teams get together, these two schools do not like each other. These two teams want to win this game, and the other game, it doesn't matter how many times in a regular season they play, each time is a big time.
Yeah, and we saw that even in the JV game here, went right down to the wire where the Polar Bears pulled out the win. Thank you for tuning into our Fur-Bay Electric pregame report. I want to thank our good friends at Fur-Bay Electric. And you look at Jackson, you look at Hoover, two veteran coaches here in the program, Tim DeVevick and Mike Blue, trying to get things done here, trying to come out quickly in the Federal League. And that's going to take us to our keys to the game. Here we want to thank our good friends at the Daystar Auto Group for sponsoring the keys to the game. For the Hoover Vikings, they want to get out to a quick start. You want to take that energy here at Jackson, such a big home court advantage, such a great crowd on your side here at Jackson. Take them out of it quickly. For the Polar Bears, they got a bunch of new faces here. When you're starting a freshman and a sophomore in your lineup, you got some new faces. You got to see if they're ready for prime time. And the biggest prime time way of starting them off is against your rival here in game 2 for the Jackson Polar Bears. I want to thank our good friends at the Daystar Auto Group for sponsoring the keys to the game. And that's going to take us to our starting lineup here for both the Polar Bears and the Vikings. And we're going to start off here with the visitor Vikings. Thank you to our good friends at Ferris for sponsoring this. Number 20, Brady McCann. Number 32, Hunter Hirschberger. He's been playing varsity. He's a junior, but he's been playing varsity for 3 years. Connor Newell, another junior for the Vikings. He's been playing varsity for 3 years. Cole O'Lear and number 34, Roman Geiselman, round out that starting lineup for the Vikings. On the flip side of the coin, for the Jackson Polar Bears under head coach Tim DeVevick, it's number 4, Chase Maurer, number 12, Caden Lloyd, number 23, Mason Morris, number 24, Carter Mulliman, and number 33, Ethan O'Brien, rounded out there for Tim DeVevick and the Jackson Polar Bears. Folks, that's going to do it here on our Fur-Bay Electric pregame report. When we come back, it'll be the Vikings versus the Polar Bears here on Big Time Sports.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Fur-Bay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Fur-Bay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to the new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to the new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Welcome back to Jackson High School. It's the Vikings versus the Polar Bears. Own a business, make sure you're covered. Cybersecurity is the #1 threat to small business. Contact Van Nostrand, Young & Kuntz to secure the right insurance protection. And the Polar Bears have secured the opening tip. Vikings are going to come out in their man-to-man defense. See if Jackson tries to utilize their size inside. Good spacing here by the Bears. Jackson, a lot of motion off the ball, trying to get some drive lanes. Spin in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound controlled by the Vikings. Hoover getting their first possession of the game, man-to-man here for the Bears. I expect to see both teams playing pretty much man-to-man most of the way.
Yeah, Troy, that's the style they like to play. And I think in this game, you're gonna have some key matchups. And the best way to control those key matchups sometimes is the man-to-man defense.
And what we've seen out of the Vikings the last few years is nice ball movement, good feet inside. Geiselman knocks it down inside.
That's Geiselman both end to end. He got the rebound down at the other end and then comes down and gets the inside shot and scores. Nice move by the young man.
Good ball movement by the Vikings. 3 ball on the way for Jackson. Polar Bears, that shot's off the mark. Gonna be back to bat it around. Jackson gonna get the extra possession. Jump ball gonna be called. And that's gonna go back to the Vikings. But a good hustle play there.
Nice play by Nolman. He really went in there and went after it. You see him work the baseline, try and get up in there, but great job on the Hoover defense to tie him up, get the turnover.
Good look there on the Altman replay. And Hoover's a team, Dean, as you know, they're not afraid to take 45 seconds or a minute off the clock to get the shot they want.
And that's, I think, important. That's their style of play. I think that's the way Bluey likes to play. But there you see it. When they get the open shot, they go for it.
But I think when Hunter Hirschberger has the green light, when he can get the line lane, he's a tough matchup for a lot of teams. He's a guard at 6'4".
Yeah, Hirschberger is one of those players that's really elevated their game, probably through youth basketball, being able to shoot inside and outside, have that great size. There he is.
Geiselman once again at the other end, gets the feed from McCann and gets the easy 2. Nice job of running the lane by the big man. Hoover out here, quick 6-0 lead, coming up on two minutes into the first quarter. And a nice shot up and in. Good job getting into the paint there by Caden Loy. Loy, that's one of the few names we remember from the past year, Dean.
Yeah, and I think it's important that Loy takes control early of this young Jackson team. He's the veteran with the experience, and I think it's going to be important for him to have some good shots, score some points, settle everybody down, and get them into a rhythm.
Good spacing here by the Vikings, switching defense. 3 ball on the way from Newell, in and out. Rebound by the Vikings. Good job there by Geiselman. He's done a great job at both ends. Line to the lane, shot, reverse left, up and in. O'Lear gets the hoop.
Nice move by Cole O'Lear here. Great work by Geiselman to set him up. Here you're gonna see it on the Papa Bears big play replay. Takes it inside, reverse layup, 2 for the Hoover Vikings.
And he'll go the line for 2. We got a timeout called here by the Polar Bears, and we talked about it in our keys to the game, Dean. Hoover wanted to come out to a quick start.
And they certainly are doing that, Troy. I think right now they're negating any size advantage that Jackson has with experience. And I think that that's one of the things that happens. You may have some size, but if your young men are big and they haven't played varsity basketball much, it's going to take a little bit of time for them to get adjusted to the speed and athleticism of the game.
As you take a look there at the huddle for the Vikings, head coach Mike Bluey had a trip to the regionals already, trying to get his first Federal League championship here with Hoover. Early in the season, big early season matchup for both these teams. First Federal League game of the season for both teams. And
it's interesting that they would start the Federal League schedule for both of these two teams with such a big rivalry game. Yeah. But they've done that in the past.
And it's interesting how it rotates, because I'm looking at like the IVC. There's some of their big rival games tonight. Highland, Garaway, a big rival game being played tonight. TCC Strasburg, our South Big Time Sports TV game of the week as well. Foul shot up and in. O'Lear completes a 3-point play. See if Jackson gets settled down here, trailing by 7 early on in the ball game.
Yeah, they really got to get into some kind of an offense here and not just throw up the first open shot that appears. But they get it, but you got a foul.
Chase
Wipe
Maurer.
it off.
Chase Maurer going to pick up the offensive foul with the push-off. And, you know, maybe a little bit of frustration there. Hoover's done a good job keeping it out of the paint. Extends it a little bit too much there on your Altman replay. Easy call for the official.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Tim DeBevick doesn't try and slow this down a little bit more just to get him into an offensive rhythm.
3 ball on the way from Hirschberger. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by the Bears, Mulliman.
Nice job by Mulliman getting in there and getting the board. Let's see what Jackson can do here.
There they go, line to the lane, up and in. Loy's got 4 on the night, both coming streaking to the bucket.
And again, that's what I said earlier. Caden Loy needs to take a little bit control of this team, get some points on the board, and get them settled down and into the rhythm.
Hirschberger with a spin in the paint, shot no good. Geiselman again with the rebound. Geiselman up and in.
Geiselman is just a force so far, at both ends. He's got rebounds, he's got putbacks, and man, Tim DeBevick not happy about the no call down there.
He is having to be held back. Well, that's going to be a technical foul called on Tim DeBevick as he is getting held back by his assistant coaches. He's still going after the referees here. He has not stopped. You got to watch it. He doesn't want to pick up the second one and get ejected again. As you take a look there at the Altman replay.
Yeah, it's interesting, and you sometimes wonder, you know, if that isn't a little bit of gamesmanship on Tim's part, because he wants his team to know how important this game is, wants to be fired up, and sometimes coaches will do something like that just to get attention of their players and let them know, hey, we're in a big moment. We need to start playing here.
We'll have to see who gets to shoot the foul shots here for the Vikings. Hoover will get 1 shot.
And the ball.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not. Maybe they didn't give him a technical.
Oh my God, I thought for sure they had to. Wow. It's amazing what you can get away with at the home as the home team. Pass up high, gonna try to work the high-low game maybe. Wow, that is just amazing. Good ball movement here by the Polar Bears.
Maybe that whistle on a point was a timeout being called.
We'll see if that affects how the referees call it. Deep 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound controlled by Geiselman. Well, you know now that you can go after the officials tonight, and they're not gonna, they'll let the coaches do that. Newell, little hesitation with the left hand, feed inside to Geiselman, loses control of it, but another chance to feed the big man inside.
That was a good move, they just didn't execute. Geiselman couldn't hang on to the ball, but he was open inside. Nice pass, just didn't finish the play.
Dre Martin checking in here for Cole Lear for the Vikings. I'll tell you, Jackson, though, you talk about the new faces team, but they're still not afraid to chuck it up from wherever they're at.
No, and I think that's something that's bred in the system here. These guys just, they've watched so many other players do it so well, so long. It's just part of the game.
Loy again.
There's Loy again.
He's taking this team on his back. He's got all 6 points for the Bears, and he's the only one who seems to be able to get the ball in the paint.
3 drives, 3 scores.
Viking using Hirschberger for the ball screen, trying to get him in a pick and roll action. Good back cut by Martin, feed inside. Great feed inside by Martin to Hirsch, to the big man Geiselman. I love the off the ball movement here by the Vikings.
And that's what I loved about Geiselman. He trailed to the hoop and was there for the open pass or the rebound if the shot went up and got missed.
Feed inside, little bump action, shot up and in. That's the freshman there, folks. Mason Morris gets his first 2 points.
Big man inside, finally gets the ball down in the paint for the first time all night. Somebody other than Caden Loy scored a basket for Jackson.
Hoover slowing the tempo down a little bit. Looks like Jackson playing a little bit of a zone here.
I think they're trying to cut down on some of the back cuts, maybe some of the off the ball movement we talked about on their last possession.
3 ball no good. Guess who tracks it down? Geiselman had a chance for a feed inside. Newell with a deep triple. Big man can't knock it down. That's going to be out of bounds. Back to the Bears.
That might have been a little heat check there. I don't know that that was the best shot, and I don't know that Mike Bluey wants him taking those kind of shots all night, but I think he just wanted to stretch that Jackson zone a little bit.
See what the Bears come out with here offensively. Good spacing here from Jackson. A lot of off the ball movement. They're making Hoover defend a lot off the ball, trying to get the pick and roll action. Lloyd trying to find that space. 3 ball on the way. Got it. That's the freshman knocking it down. Mason Morris, a 6'6" freshman, knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Back-to-back hoops by Mason Morris, and that's one of those things when you see a kid that's 6'6" that can shoot outside like that, that really creates havoc for a defense. Because you got to go out and defend him. You can't just let him stand out on the arc and hold the ball.
Newell trigger in here for the Vikings. He's going to get to Martin. This zone might be something the Vikings hadn't really prepared for. A little short corner action. Vikings leading by 2, shot up, no good. A little bit of contact there. Out on the runs, the Bears, shot up and in. Jackson ties it up.
Nice job by Chase Maurer to take that pass right to the hoop, score the easy basket.
That changing up defense there has really worked well for Jackson.
Yeah, it's slowing the Vikings down and making them, and then they answer.
Vikings answering right back there with a triple of their own. Number 20 there, McCann knocks it down. Deep 3 again. Back of the iron, but he gets it to go. Well, we were kind of stuck here with not many points, but it's been a plethora of triples last couple of possessions.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the three-point play. It really does make a difference in basketball because you score more points quicker using that three-point shot.
Triples tend to be contagious.
And they do. And I think when one guy sees somebody hits it, it gives him the confidence to take that shot.
And that's going to be off Jackson.
I think Hoover's a little rattled by this right now.
I think that zone definitely has thrown Hoover off kilter. They've led as many as 9, and Jackson's clawed it back to tie it up here.
Yeah, you got to give the Bears credit. They could have very easily folded. Hoover got out to the quick start we said they needed, but Jackson's responded.
Jackson going back here to man on the out-of-bounds play. Coming up on 15 seconds on your Pete 7 scoreboard. Line to the lane. Martin thought about it. Kick it out. You want to try to get the ball here to Hirschberger. Hirschberger stops, pops. No good. And that's going to be out of bounds back to the Vikings. 1.8 on the clock. Time here for Hoover to get a shot off.
Be interesting to see who the Vikings pick to take this last shot.
Hirschberger been kind of cold here for Hoover. He's just got 2 points. Averaged 17 a game last year.
7 from some defense for offense.
Hirschberger going to try to get the triple off. He does. Front of the iron, no good. We played 1 quarter of basketball. We're knotted up at 16 apiece. We'll be back with more right after this timeout.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
You're only as good as your people. And what we've done here is that we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, 1, ensure our customer the right way, but then 2, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
got only one body, so why not take care of it? Let iCryo Wellness and Recovery help you live a healthy lifestyle. iCryo will introduce you to recovery and wellness with their proven techniques that will surely make your body and mind a whole lot healthier. Evaluate your lifestyle with iCryo. Don't wait. Call now, 330-451-6365.
Welcome back. We played one quarter of basketball on our Pete 7 scoreboard, knotted up at 16 apiece. And it's going to be time for our quarterly recap, as that's going to be coming up here on the screen. And we talk about our quarterly recap. Hoover, came out with a big lead, Dean, and then on their Kimball Recycling quarterly recap, Jackson just clawed back.
And I think it was the play, I keep going back to it. I think it was the play of Caden Loy, settling everybody down, getting the big shots early, getting to the hoop, getting some baskets, keeping Jackson in the game, and then all of a sudden those Jackson three-pointer shooters started to heat up and brought the game back, and we're tied.
That's your Kimball Recycling quarterly recap. The big thing to me is that change of defense, going from man to a zone, taking Hoover out of the rhythm, took Geisman a little bit away, as Geisman's such an athlete moving without the basketball. How many Bears ball here to start? Hoover coming out trying to jump it, trying to trap Loy. Want to make sure he gives the ball up. Baseline jumper, kick out, triple by the big man. Back of the iron in. We've seen him do that twice tonight. Gets a soft touch off the back of the rim.
Yeah, that's an interesting shot because it's amazing to me because it looks like it's going to hit the back of the iron and bounce out, and instead it hits the back of the iron and goes in. First lead of the night for Jackson, I believe.
Yep. 3-0 here by the Bears of the triple, leading by 3. Oh, line to the lane, shot up and in. Nice job on the isolation there by McCann, and that was Jackson playing man-to-man defense. Hoover taking advantage of it.
Exactly. I think Tim DeVevick may want to come back to that zone a little more.
Oh, nice cross screen to feed the big freshman. He's on a soft touch up inside. Nice job by the big man. He's got 7. Just simple cross screen action. Got him on the hip, gets the easy 2.
And he was great feet down inside, great move, squared up to the basket, hit the basket, scored the points for Jackson.
Switching man-to-man here out of the Bears. Hirschberger calling for the ball screen, trying to get some separation. He goes the line of the lane, shot no good. And that's going to be batted around back to Jackson. And you can hear that student section from Jackson getting back in it.
Yeah, Collins just could not square that rebound away, couldn't secure it, and wound up tipping the ball out of bounds. Nice job by the Polar Bear defense, though.
Collins, they weren't exactly sure he could play tonight, coming off some of those injuries that being dinged up in the football season. As you know, he was that star quarterback for the Hoover Vikings. He led the Vikings a big win over the Bears in Week 10. Trying to come off that ball screen. Hoover sticking with the man. And they're going to get Hirschberger for the foul. Hoover trying to trap the ball screen. It's one way to make Loy give the ball up because you want to keep the ball out of his hand. He's the only Bear tonight, Dean, that seems to be able to get the ball in the lane off the drive.
Yeah, he's the ball handler, and he's also the guy that's going to move, has the ability to move with the ball. I think the other Jackson players are more guys that are going to get open, be in a spot, take the pass, and then maybe do something off the pass rather than square up off the dribble. Speaking of squaring up off the dribble.
Right on cue. Stops, pops, no good. Don't forget to stick around for Akron Auto Auction halftime report. Brought to you by our good friend Chad Bailey and Company. Hirschberger thought about the triple. I'll tell you, a good job being played tonight here by Chase Maurer on Hirschberger.
Yeah, I think he's really taken Hirschberger out of his game. And Hoover, as well as they were playing in that first 4 minutes, that's how poorly they're playing in the opening part of this quarter.
Well, Hoover was able early on in the game to take advantage of Jackson's pressure, use some of the pressure against him, get some back cuts. Jackson off the ball is playing a little bit softer, not allowing as easy of back cuts. Feed inside to Geiselman. Turnaround, no good. Martin with the rebound. Martin with the put back up and in. Good job of being Gianni on the spot there by Dre Martin. And the big man running the court. Feed him. Feed him. That's how you get recognized. Running the court there, you're going to get the 2 points.
Nice job by Muleman there to get in position, get that rebound, put it back.
Once again, back to the zone. Trying to go that high post entry. Interesting concept, putting Hirschberger up at the foul line. It's going to be out of bounds here underneath the bucket. So special teams play coming up here for Vikings. I always looked at it as a coach, out of bounds plays as a special teams of basketball. Nice job.
Yeah, way to get Geiselman free, get him into the lane, right at the basket, finish. Good job.
You know, Geiselman, they've got him listed at 6'3". He's playing more like he's 6'6". Such an athlete, able to jump so well. There's Loy. They want to isolate him. Step back triple. No good. Tipped around, controlled by O'Leary. Once again, though, the freshman, Mason Morris, always seems to be around that basketball. 1 point lead here for the Polar Bears. Man-to-man defense again. Nice job of cutting him off there. Brian moves well for being a 6'1" sophomore. O'Leary trying to get it to Hirschberger. He likes the ball screen. Line to the lane, no call.
But I almost think that was a frustration play by Hirschberger.
Foul, that's going to be out of bounds.
On the floor.
But once again, Caden Loy showing that ability to get the ball in the paint, get it off the drive, and anytime you can get the ball in the paint, team, you know good things are going to happen.
And he's just so good. The Hoover defender knows that and has to try and foul him before he gets into the act of shooting to keep him from getting to the line.
Well, and they space it so well, and you got to respect the three-point shot that you can't give help. 3 ball in the way, no good. Rebound controlled by the Vikings. And Geiselman, he's got about 7 or 8 caroms so far tonight.
Hoover really needs to settle into something here and get some kind of offensive flow because they really haven't been able to do that.
A little too much of a hesitation there, and they get the double dribble.
Yeah, O'Leary just took that extra step.
He hesitated, he also picked it up. And that's an easy call for the official.
I think that's one of those you're expecting somebody to be in your face and maybe give you a little body action, and you don't get it, and so you accidentally take that extra step.
It's like I can't be this wide open. Well, you are. Trying to go high-low here. Good spacing here. Vikings trying to come out and jump that trap. There's Loy again. Spin move for the foul line, no good. I'll tell you, once again, Geiselman with another board. Off the back cut, there's a turnover. Big man lowers his shoulder, no call. Vikings off the run. Great hustle by Loy. Pass ahead.
I think that was Maurer.
Maurer there with great hustle though, to save it from going out of bounds. An extra possession for the Jackson Polar Bears. And in a close game, all those extra possessions matter. Going to be a big Mount Hope defensive play, Dean.
Here you go. You see Maurer scramble for the ball to save it, get in there, and then the Hoover defense comes back, tries to save it, steps on the line. They're working both ends.
Another deep 3. I thought Deanie was going to go soft off the iron again. And
that's your double picket fence because you had defense on both ends of that one.
3 ball on the way, got it. Hirschberger gets his first triple of the night.
And I think that's the one thing, if you're Jackson, you do not want him getting comfortable. You do not want him heating up.
Baseline drive, shot no good, gonna be on the floor. That'll be team foul number 3. Well, it's interesting, since we had that controversy a little earlier, Vikings pick up 3 fouls, none for the Polar Bears. There you see it, nice drive. Little help on the rotation, good look there on the Altman replay. And that's going to be number 4 on the Vikings. 4 0 fouls here.
We've not had a free throw. Oh, I take that back. We have had a free throw. But do you like the new free throw format, Troy?
I used to not, but the more I see it go, the more I do like it. Because, Dean, as you know, we did games when back to the iron, no good. You'd have teams in the bonus in the first quarter, and the game just got so long. Hirschberger, little hesitation. Pull up from the elbow, back to the iron, no good. Rebound by Geiselman again. Newell gonna lift up the triple, back to the iron, no good. Tip controlled. Nice job there by the Bears. They're looking to run. 4 on 3. 3 ball from the corner, no good. Geiselman with another rebound. He's got 10 rebounds. I'm sorry, that's Hirschberger coming down with the board. Out to Newell. There's back cut action. They're gonna get the foul off the ball there. They kind of hold him coming off a screen. And be out of bounds to the Vikings. In business for over 15 years, Fireside Tax specializes in small business, both ongoing and setting them up because they are a small business. Fireside Tax handles individual and small and business income tax return. Check them out on the web at firesidetax.com. That's firesidetax.com. Tell Tim Singo you heard about on Big Time Sports. I used him for about the last 10 years. He is great to work with. He's a small business. He wants to help people, and he wants you to keep your money. As you see Hirschberger there, faking the handoff, gone baseline, drawing the foul on the Altman replay. Inside to Geiselman, up and in. And Roman Geiselman, he is having a night tonight. He's got 12 points, 10 rebounds. He's already got a double-double, Dean.
I think he's trying to win that prize and be the iCryo player of the game.
There's some
Nice
and
move.
one fun right there by number 12.
That was Mason Morris, the big man, the freshman.
Yep, number 23.
Watch him here. Takes the ball to the basket here on the Papa Bears big play replay. Finishes in the foul, and now he's got a chance for the three-point play.
You want to talk about someone else trying for the iCryo Stone Cold player of the game, and that's the freshman. He's got 10 points, 6 rebounds. Don't forget, at the end of the game, we'll pick our iCryo Stone Cold player of the game. They'll receive a free month-long cryo pass to iCryo in Belton Village. Ooh, dangerous pass here by the Vikings. 3 ball from the corner, no good. Ripped down there. Deep 3, back of the iron, no good. Tipped around, controlled by the Bears. Coming up on a minute to play on your Pete 7 scoreboard. We'll have our Akron Auto Auction halftime report. Hoover a little slow in the rotation, trying to get the jump, almost like a scramble half court. Spin, corner 3, got it. Knocks it down.
Great work by Lloyd to see Stans out there, hitting with the pass. Stans connects on the 3.
I'm giving up that corner triple. Vikings see if they go here for the last shot. 35 seconds on the clock. Hirschberger can't get anything going.
Hoover will retain possession, but again, nice defense there by Stans to bother Hirschberger, set him off his game, knock the ball out.
You don't have to steal it, but you got to make him feel uncomfortable. They've done a very good job with him tonight.
I think so.
Oh. O'Leary trying to run a little weave action. Feed inside, trying to get a foul called. That's going to go on number 24, Mulliman. That's going to be his second, I believe.
Fans want a technical there.
Folks, you got to. It's already been proved tonight. You got to do a lot to get a technical. Good defense here. Close to a 5-second count. So the Vikings hold for the last shot. Got to know where Hirschberger is on this if you're Jackson. Nice steal. Breakaway layup. Up and in.
Caden Loy, again, with the big moment, big play. Gets it done. Jackson's probably going to go into the half here with the 4-point lead, and they are.
We played one half of basketball. It's Jackson 31, Hoover 27. We'll be back with the Akron Auto Auction halftime report right after this timeout.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
You're only as good as your people. And what we've done here is that we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, one, ensure our customer the right way, but then two, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams for our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
There are 87,000 new IRS agents. Fireside Tax is the best accounting value in Stark County. With audit defense and identity theft restoration through Protection Plus, Fireside Tax can help you deal with the new agent. Fireside Tax has been in business for over 18 years and provides tax, accounting, and payroll services, including flat fee accounting and flat fee payroll. Fireside Tax also handles individual and small business income tax returns.
Attention golfers, be sure to visit Willie's Custom Golf in Stroudsburg. Willie's features 3 TrackMan simulators to sharpen your game. Enjoy the outdoor and indoor driving range and browse in our fully stocked pro shop. Private lessons available from our golf professionals. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Willie's Custom Golf has it all.
Welcome back to Big Time Sports in Jackson High School, as it's the Jackson Polar Bears 31, Hoover Vikings 27 on your Pizza Oven scoreboard. Troy Richardson, Dean Marini here bringing you all the action as we go into our Akron Auto Auction halftime report. I want to thank our good friends Chad Bailey and company at the Akron Auto Auction. And Dean, you know what? It was kind of a tale of two quarters almost. Good quick start for the Vikings first 4 minutes of the game.
I think they looked really good, really comfortable, and they were doing a lot of good things in the first half of the first quarter. But then, as you mentioned, Jackson changes to the zone, and I think they have struggled to adjust to that. And I think it's something they're probably talking about in the locker room right now. As we said, Hoover got out really well. Jackson strong inside. They've got the height advantage, but Hoover was able to negate that. Again, Hunter Hirschberger, a big part of what everybody thinks Hoover's going to do this year, but I think this guy, Caden Loy, has really been the ultimate factor tonight. He settled Jackson down when they were struggling. He got points to the board. He got other players involved, and I think that's the key that we're seeing. Jackson's been able to spread it out. Hoover's been a little 1-2 dimensional between Geiselman and Hirschberger.
And as you said, you know, and it all started, Caden Loy is what really kept Jackson in the game the first quarter.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't convert on some of those dribble drive layups, if he doesn't get the ball to the hole and keep them in the game, I think Hoover really gets out to a run that Jackson struggles to overcome.
Yeah, I think we talked about it, you know, new faces and everything. You know, getting settled down in a big primetime game like this.
You talk about that, but then as we see, doesn't matter what the sport is, it's your veterans that bring those big kids, those young kids along, show them how to play, keep them in the game, and overcome obstacles where those young players may have gotten into a habit of giving up.
We're going to take a look at our fan cam here as we try to find some fans here in the stands. They take a look at the pep band for Jackson Polar Bears. I want to thank our good friends at Mears Nissan for sponsoring the fan cam. Good turnout here tonight for Jackson. First Federal League game of the year and the big rival game to start things out. Mears Nissan fan cam. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here on our Akron Auto Auction halftime report. When we come back, it'll be the Polar Bears 31, the Vikings 27 here on Big Time Sports.
The newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautauction.com or call 330-773-8245. Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations.
LodgeVision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio. If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, LodgeVision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact LodgeVision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
At Paper Twigs, our full-service floral and papery boutique offers expertly crafted, custom-designed invitations and paper essentials for all events. We're renowned for our innovative, out-of-the-box floral arrangements, perfect for any occasion. We specialize in weddings and major events and would be honored to be a part of your special day. Please contact us at 330-499-3350.
Daystar Power Sports and Equipment in Malvern knows how to take care of our customers. Fall is here, the perfect season to hit the trails, tackle yard work, or haul with confidence. From Arctic Cat ATVs to Cub Cadet mowers, Steel tools, Ferris mowers, and Triton trailers, we've got you covered. Great financing, dependable service, and the gear you need. Call 330-868-9893 or visit DaystarPowersports.com today. Daystar, your adventure starts now.
Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations. Novellus is a global leader in flat-rolled aluminum and the world's largest aluminum recycler. Together, we forged a world-class team delivering high-quality products globally. We extend our positive impact by supporting local schools and community organizations. Novellus Urixville cheers on students and families across various schools. Novellus Urixville is rooting for you. Learn more at novellus.com.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Welcome back here to the Jackson Polar Bear, the Bear Den, as it's Jackson leading Hoover 31-27 on your Pizza Oven scoreboard. There's enough uncertainty in the world. Make sure you have the right business, home, auto, and life insurance protection. Van Nostrand, Young & Kuntz is an independent insurance agency here to help. Make sure you give them a call. That's Van Nostrand, Young & Kuntz, folks. I know Will Van Nostrand. He loves high school athletics. Make sure, as with all of our sponsors here, you support them. If it's not for our sponsors, we cannot bring you our continuous award-winning coverage of high school athletics here on Big Time Sports. Folks, if you're watching this game, make sure you go over to our YouTube. Be sure to click subscribe to that. Go to our Facebook page. Be one of our over 65,000 social media followers that we have throughout our various platforms. It's going to be Viking ball here. That's O'Lear up top. One of a triplet. There's the triplets here for the Vikings. O'Lear. Stolen away. Back to Hirschberger, though. Spin move. Loses the ball. And another sloppy turnover by Hoover. But there's O'Lear like a defensive back, getting the steal.
Making up for his mistake on one end with a great play on the other end.
We've seen that out of both teams tonight. Just the hustle and the competition is impressive. Newell going to try the triple. Off the iron, no good. Hoover, I'm gonna look cold tonight from the three-point line. Freshman from 15, back of the iron, no good. Another rebound, and foul gonna be called on the Vikings.
Yeah, that's just one where the Hoover player was just out of position on that rebound, tried to make up for it with a little bit of a hustle, reached in, got Mulliman on the arm, and he's going to the foul line.
Hot Shots Pickleball Junior Academy, where fun meets fundamentals. Young players learn the game in a positive and encouraging environment. Skills, drills, and games. That's Hot Shot Pickleball, folks. That's just about 10 minutes here from Jackson High School, off of I-77 in North Canton. Right off I-77, just about a minute off the interstate, as they split the pair. Mulliman. The juniors got 3 points tonight and another 4 rebounds. Jackson going back to man-to-man. We've seen them switch it up here. That's kind of thrown Hoover off kilter a little bit. Hirschberger to the line, to the lane, no good, but he's going to go to the line to get 2. And one thing I always thought as a coach, Dean, when your shots aren't falling, you want to try to draw that foul so you can get your rhythm back at the free throw line.
I think it's important. You're going to see him here make the move, get fouled. He's going to go to the line. Let's see if these foul shots help him get into a rhythm and get him into the scoring column, which is important for Hoover right now.
First one up and in. But I got to give credit here to the Jackson Polar Bear defense. They have done a great job on Hirschberger tonight, making him feel uncomfortable, taking him out of rhythm.
They've been really good at mixing things up, switching between zone, man-to-man, and keeping Hoover a little bit off balance offensively.
Hirschberger gets the second one to go. He's got 7 now on the night. There's O'Leary with a knock away. And Vikings almost get the steal, but quick hands there up top.
Great play by O'Leary, really went after it. Tried to get the steal, just kind of ran out of a little real estate there at the end of the court.
Hoover wants to come up and extend some pressure.
Yeah, the Vikings need to do some different things defensively, try and get some steals, try and get some turnovers, maybe get some breakaway baskets like this one.
Pick in the pocket. Oh, nice feed inside. Shot up and in.
Geiselman again.
But you know what? Dropping the dime there is O'Leary, and they're going to get the foul called on Newell. But O'Leary gets the steal, pitch it ahead. Geiselman gets the 2 points. That's going to be on Newell. I think that's going to be his 3rd. Team 2nd. So Hoover, less than 90 seconds here in the quarter, picks up their 2nd team foul. Gray Martin going to check in. That's Chase Maurer, the junior, with the ball up top to the freshman. Line to the lane. Nice job getting the defender on his hip. Maurer just lowers his shoulder all the way to the rack.
Good work by Maurer to see that opening. I think everybody thought he was going to dish the ball off to Loy. He just took it down into the lane himself and made the finish.
Geiselman out to Hirschberger. Hirschberger calls for the ball screen. Little triple. Back of the iron, no good. O'Leary, smallest man on the court, gets it. Finds Geiselman up and in.
Geiselman just has great instincts to get to the rack, especially on the offensive end. He's there if the shot's missed for the layup, and I'm really impressed by this young man.
I thought great vision there by O'Leary. Kick out, thought about the triple. He'll lift it from there. Jumper contested. That one's no good. O'Leary comes up with another rebound. Pass ahead to Martin, up and in.
Beautiful pass, beautiful pass. Just saw the open man, split the defense with the ball. Great job by the Vikings.
Well, they say when your offense isn't working, there's something wrong with their defense. Well, the Vikings have turned the defense up to take a 1-point lead here, 35-34. Deep 3 again. Back of the iron, no good. Vikings get another stop. Pass ahead to Martin. Martin feeds Geiselman, but he can't hold on to it. Good defense there by O'Brien. And one.
Great job. Chase Maurer really took over, got that off that great defensive play, gets the ball, takes it to the rack, gets the finish and the foul.
On the Papa Bears, big play, replay. Brand new Papa Bears in North Canton, folks. I've been in there, great food. Best pizza around. Papa Bear's big play replay. Free throw, up and in, completes the three-point play. Maurer, one of the other veteran players here for Jackson's taking over here in the second half, kind of where Loy left off.
And just as quickly as Hoover took a lead, Jackson's taking it back.
Jackson going to switch up to the zone defense. Hirschberger, that one's an air ball.
That was just not a good shot. I'm sorry, that was just not a good shot.
Tries to walk into the three. Jackson going to try to isolate here. They'll spread you out. That is one thing Coach DeBevick does such a great job stressing the spacing of his team. They get you on the hip, knock down the triple or get to the lane. Thought about it. That's from NBA range. But they'll pull that string.
Yes, they will.
Hoover coming out, jumping it. And we're going to get a foul called on the Vikings. That's already team foul number 4 on Hoover.
Next one puts Jackson in the bonus.
There you see there, Hoover.
And again, just not a good foul. No need for that foul.
I'll tell you, I don't know what, I'm getting an illegal screen called. One of the calmest guys, I would love to know what Coach Bluey's blood pressure is during these games, because he just looks like one of the most calm, cool, and collected coaches down on the court. Never seems to get upset, never gets on the officials. Vikings coming out here against that zone. Hirschberger. Martin's going to think about the three. Got it. No good, I'm sorry. But tracking it down is Geiselman. And right there, Geiselman does a great job. You got to be ready for that pass. Hoover just cold tonight from behind the arc. Checking into the game for the Vikings is John Collins.
And I really, Troy, don't know how much that is their game. I mean, Hirschberger is a great shooter, but I don't know that they're a great three-point shooting team.
Going to get a jump ball called. Oh, we're going to get a foul called. I thought it could be a jump ball or a travel, but in there, Hoover bails him out. Now Jackson going to get to shoot free throws. I think that's the fifth foul.
I don't think they called the foul. I think they stayed with the jump ball. Jackson on the alternate possession.
I didn't see them. It's tough when they don't really signal that well on what you see. Stutter, three, got it. Rain it down. The freshman stepping up big for Jackson.
Great job by Mason Morris to find his feet, set his hands, finish with the shot.
Jumper, almost got it to go, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Okay, this freshman is showing out here for the Polar Bears. He's got 13.7 rebounds.
And I think that's the difference I'm seeing. Jackson's setting their feet on their shots. Hirschberger here just really never gets comfortable in a good shooting position. Does draw the foul, though, going to the line.
He's short. Hirschberger going to try to split the pair. Can't get it to go. He misses 2. Gets the rebound, though, but he's going to get to go back to the line again for 2 more. So something rarity, you don't see Hirschberger miss 2 free throws. But he does a nice job. Who gets the tip for the Vikings is number 22. That's John Collins. You know he's going to be physical football player, quarterback. Shot up and in.
And the back-to-back fouls like that really hurt you, because now, for the last 3 minutes, Hoover will essentially be in the bonus at the next foul.
Both teams will be in the bonus here the rest of the way. And that'll reset at the end of the quarter. Jackson here going to slow the tempo down. Like Jackson, when they want to run, they'll make you play fast, but they can slow it down. They can make you play both speeds. Jackson got to watch they don't pick up the offensive foul and the push-offs. Thought about the 3, good defense, turnover, back to the Vikings. Oh no, that's going to stay here with Jackson. That went off his foot.
I don't know whose foot that touched, but it sure looked like it went off Maurer's leg to me.
Gonna try for the backside three. Illegals. And Jackson's gotten away with some of those illegal screens. They're going to get called for that one. Just got to get your feet set. Can't be moving with the man.
And that's the thing, a turnover like that, you'd overcome that quick Hoover lead. They got that 1 point lead. You'd stretch your lead out to 5. Now you're letting Hoover get back into the game with silly fouls and turnovers.
Jackson's still in that zone high-low game. And they're going to get to go to the line for 2. As that's going to be the sophomore, O'Brien, picking up the foul.
Collins going to the line. Here you see him inside, and it's one of those things where you just got the defender in the air, and luckily nobody was hurt on that.
I thought it might be a DN coming from the blind side. Hoover is struggling here from the charity stripe. That has been a big difference tonight is free throws.
Yeah, you got to make your free throws because you're allowing Jackson to get away with things, and you're essentially giving him extra possessions because you're not scoring.
Cross screen action. Ripped away there. And you know what? Collins said, I'm not going to get the free throws, but I'm a competitor, and I'm going to get the steal. Great hustle play there by the Polar Bears. Get the run out, the freshman. Can't get the throw down, but draws the foul. Great hustle play there by number 10, Zeiler for Jackson. Another freshman, a 6'5" freshman, comes up to get the big steal. Number 10 here on the big Mount Hope defensive play.
Here you're going to see it. A nice steal. Way to pick it up. Maurer kicks the ball ahead, gets the foul, and we're going to the line.
Tell you, there are a lot. You look, 6 freshmen in the varsity lineup for Jackson.
And that's just amazing because you would think at a school this size, you're not going to see something like that.
And in a program like this, we're not talking about a city school or something. We're talking about a well-established major Division I program that has won multiple state championships.
Exactly.
And
Morris hit the first one.
Shot up and
gets
in.
them both. Nice job by the freshman.
6-point lead here, 15 points for the freshman. He's approaching a double-double, and that's a travel. This got caught up there was Preston Lee, his first touch of the night.
And that's just one of those, you see what's about to happen and you think, oh, I've got this, and you forget about your feet.
Polar Bears basketball. Coming off the screen, trying to get the foul called. Trying to go to the line for 2 is Caden Lloyd. Caden Lloyd scored the first 6 points of the night for Jackson, kept him in the game. Does a great job of lowering that shoulder. Him and Maurer both. If you're that defender, they're going to put that shoulder and forearm right in your ribs, and they're going to go right around you.
And he's proven tonight his ability to penetrate and get to the basket. So the Hoover defenders a little more aggressive, got caught with the foul.
I think they're used to that. When you got a physical offensive player like that, you got to be more aggressive, but you can't pick up the foul as he knocks it down. He's got 9 points. Checking into the game is Giovanni. Another freshman checks in. Giovanni Stan, 6'1" freshman.
He hit that big 3 a little earlier.
Yeah. So we got freshmen galore here. You got to look next year. They might be starting, 5 or 6 sophomores for Jackson.
Well, I can remember a Barberton team that had 4 pretty good sophomores on it and threatened for a state championship.
So we could see that from Jackson. Feet inside. Oh, gets tipped, no call. Jackson comes away with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the night is 8.
I'm sure Tim DeBevick knows all about that Barberton team.
Spin move, corner 3 on the way. The freshman nails it.
Stans is making his presence known.
He's got 2 triples. I'll tell you, these freshmen right now stepping up and leading the Polar Bears, not playing like freshmen. Line to the lane, they're going to get their foul called. Martin going to go to the line for two. Biggest lead of the night right here. Double-digit lead for Jackson. He's going to go in, gets hammered. Easy call there for the official on the Altman replay.
Trey Martin at the line.
First free throw off the iron, no good.
And Hoover is just struggling mightily at the free throw line.
They cannot get anything to go. Second free throw, up and in. 10-point lead now for Jackson, coming up on 50 seconds to play.
We had Matt Vole on the North Show this week, and he was describing their game against Louisville, and he said in the second and third quarters we couldn't throw the ball in the ocean. Hoover kind of struggling like that when they get to the foul line right now.
Well, you know, these are two teams. You talk about Matt Vole, had state runner-up last year. Big man O'Brien, you're going to get a timeout called by Jackson. We're going to take a break as well. We'll be back with the final 29 seconds of the third quarter right after this timeout.
Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Unleash the champion in you at T County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Hot Shots Pickleball, where fun meets fundamental. We got junior academy, we got rookie play, and they take it all the way up to about 85 years old at Hot Shots Pickleball. New to the game, our rookie programs make learning pickleball easy and fun. That's Hot Shots Pickleball, located in North Canton. I want to thank our good friends at Hot Shot Pickleball. We want to thank our good friends at Beaver Construction, Beaver Excavating, building high-performance facilities for elite athletes. Folks, they just did some great work up at North Canton Hoover on the brand new middle school that'll be going up in 2 years. Looking forward to going into that building. But thanks to our good friends at Beaver Construction, Beaver Excavate. If you see Susie Stadelman or anyone works there, tell them thank you for being a sponsor on Big Time Sports. They sponsor our Female Athlete of the Week. Without them, we couldn't bring you that award.
Troy, is that you politicking for a nice big new office in the new school?
Hopefully, I'll take a carpeted classroom. Tip up and in, no good. I'll take a nice classroom with carpet and maybe ceilings that don't leak. Line to the lane, baby hook, no good. Geisman tips it around. Nice job of tracking it down. by the freshman stands. We played 3 quarters of basketball. It's the Polar Bears 47, Vikings 37. We'll be back to the final quarter right after this timeout.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Matt.
And we're West End Pizzeria. Here, every pizza starts by hand. Fresh dough, real cheese, and toppings piled high the way you like them. It's not just dinner, it's that warm hometown flavor that keeps friends and families coming back. Dine in, carry out, or grab a slice on your way home. West End Pizzeria, located at 130 West Lisbon Street in Waynesburg, Ohio. We'll save you a slice.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Furbay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Furbay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
Welcome back to Jackson. As we're getting ready for the 4th quarter of action, we're going to do our quarterly recap. And, you know, Dean, Jackson led at the half. Hoover claws back, takes a 1-point lead, but since then it's been all Polar Bears.
It's amazing to me that the way the first part of that quarter started, I thought Jackson's just going to take off and bury this thing. Hoover comes back, gets the lead, but then Jackson just closes the door. I mean, inside play, outside play, 3-point shooting. Great job by the Polar Bears. And right now, the Vikings do not have an answer.
Well, and at some point here, if you're Jackson, they love to pull it out. They'll get a lead. Usually when it gets under 4 minutes, they love to work the lead. And I don't know why Jackson was trying to take the ball out of bounds there. A little confusion there out of the Polar Bears. They will run the high-low game, and they will force you to come out, defend them, or foul them.
Hey, Burns, a sophomore, he can, you know, he's allowed to
make that error.
Yep.
Sophomores and freshmen, man, it's the diaper dandies for Jackson. Nice back cut, up and in. Hoover running that backdoor offense. Good finish there by O'Leary. He's got 5 on the night.
They're going to need a lot more of that if they want to get back in this game.
See when they go to their high-low game. There's the big freshman up top.
And that's the thing. We talk about Hoover taking time off the clock. With Jackson's spread offense like that, they can take time off the clock.
Oh, yeah, right now it's getting close to where Hoover's playing Jackson and the clock. Line to the lane, going to be a foul there. Jackson does such a good job getting into the paint where you're forced to either give up the layup or the foul. You got to get there so much earlier there on the help.
And the great point is you're going to see here that he makes a wonderful move to the basket, gets fouled. Now he's going to get to the line, and the great thing is he picks up a team foul and gets to shoot early in the 4th quarter.
Free throw up and in. The freshman's got 16 right now to lead all scorers. Tonight ties the score. Geisman's got 16 as well.
Mason Moore is trying to make the freshman run it. iCryo player of the game.
Yeah, we're going to pick our iCryo Stone Cold player of the game at the conclusion of the game. I want to thank our good friends at the Bell Stores for being a sponsor in Big Time Sports. You like that coffee when you're on the road? You want to stop in at Bell Stores. Hirschberg, hesitation, flips it out, moving the ball. Good spacing by the Vikings. Little drop triple, no good. Vikings shooting woes. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Back to the Vikings.
Geiselman again there under the boards for Hoover, doing a great job on the boards at both ends.
Geiselman tries to slip the screen, backed up by Hirschberger, gets the finger roll to go. Cuts it to 8. Seems like that's about as close as the Vikings can get.
If you're Hoover, you really need to stop here, and you need to come down and get.
There's going to be the offensive foul. It's going to be on Maurer.
Now again, you've got this turnover essentially with the offensive foul. Now you need to come down, get a good shot, and convert on that good shot. There's still plenty of time to get back in this game, so you don't have to just start coming down and chucking threes. But you've got to get a good quality shot, and you've got to convert on it.
Hirschberger, they're going to give him space to shoot the triple. Still can't get it to fall. You know, I think that's a good shot for Hoover.
I think it's a good shot. He had his feet set. He can hit that shot. I think that was a good shot for Hoover. But as I said, you needed to convert it and not give up the rebound to Jackson.
Right now they're trying to spread. They get to the line, to the lane. We're going to get a foul on the Vikings. Had to wait there to see if the call is going to be blocking foul on Hoover. It's going to be their second team foul. That's going to be number 2 on McCann.
And that hurts because you had an empty possession on your offensive end, then you come down and give up a team foul.
Trying to go a little mouse in the house, but look at O'Lear comes up with a big steal. Floated ahead, reverse layup, up and in. O'Lear, man, he is dropping more dimes than a bank teller.
That's what you want out of your guards. You want that ability to get the ball, get the steal, and then find the open man on the other end for the easy basket. Nice play by Hoover.
O'Lear thought they were going to go mouse in the house. He gets the steal. Don't take me down low, says O'Lear. Hoover trying to get the 5 count. Hoover keeping the pressure up. Pull up jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by the Vikings. Push it ahead to Hirschberger. Hirschberger to line to the lane. Shot no good, but he's going to go to the line for 2 if they can convert. But Dean, it's been a struggle tonight to convert the free throws.
Yeah, they have not shot well from the free throw line, and these are 2 they definitely need because they can bring this back to a 4-point game if they can convert these 2 free throws here.
Hirschberger gets out so athletic, so long to defend.
And I think if you're Hoover, this is where you really want, maybe not want to be, but you need to be at this point in the game. You got about 5 minutes left to go. And again, if you're within that 4 points with 5 to go, I think you feel like you've got a good, legitimate chance to win this ball game.
Second free throw, gets them both. And he's quietly worked his way up to 14 points here. That's a quiet 14 for Hirschberger.
Yeah, we haven't seen the big splashy plays we saw last year out of Hunter, but he's solid and he is starting to convert on some of his shots.
Hoover really turning up the defensive pressure as well. Corner, trying to lift up the triple. Air ball, Martin with the rebound. Vikings looking to run. Martin going to kick it out. Thought better of it. That was good. I think earlier in the game that might have been a turnover, Dean.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it was smart for them here because they've got to get quality possessions.
Martin. But a hot potato here by the Vikings. Martin going to turn it. He tries to go high off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ball loose on the ground. Martin scrambles, gets it to Hirschberger. Feeds it into the big man. Up and in.
Great hustle by the Hoover team there. You had multiple guys diving for balls, getting the loose ball, and then getting the easy basket.
Hoover,
that was a possession they really needed.
Hoover on a 9-0 run, cut it to a 2-point lead here. A couple minutes ago, it was an 11-point lead. Oh, and the Vikings are going to get called for the foul. As they thought they had the turnover, that's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, that's one. Let's take a look here. I don't know. I did not really see a foul in that, but referee's a little closer than I am.
Yeah, kind of a federal bailout there. Like O'Lear has turned up this defense. Nice feed inside. Can't get it to go, but trying to get to go to the line for 2. As a leader, he is all over the court defensively.
And I think he has been the spark plug on this Hoover run. He's the one that's got them back into this game. Jackson now has to settle down and finish.
Jackson got to knock him down here. Mulliman, the junior. First free throw up and in. And Jackson, this is what Jackson, when it gets in the fourth quarter over the years, Coach Tim DeBevick, you just expect them to make the free throws.
They've traditionally been a strong free throw shooting team. Let's see if they can continue that tonight.
And depending on how this goes, that might be something Coach Bluey's going to point to on the free throws, not converting.
Well, yeah, you look at all those free throws they missed in the third quarter, and that's going to come back to haunt them.
Vikings here, a little Princeton set. We got a foul called. Not sure about that one, but.
Yeah, and that was a bad foul as well. I don't know, that might have been a little makeup call for the one on the other end.
Yeah, just a little, because he's at the elbows, backs to the bucket, and you're going to get the bump. Tough one there for the Bears.
I know referees say they don't do that, but I don't know a ref that doesn't.
They're human. Hirschberger thought about the triple. He's going to go to the lane, says, come fly with me. Guess who's there for the putback?
And we're going to have a timeout, Hoover.
And we're going to take a break as well. We'll come back with a final 3:22 right after this timeout.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton and let our family take care of yours.
There are 87,000 new IRS agents. Fireside Tax is the best accounting value in Stark County. With audit defense and identity theft restoration through Protection Plus, Fireside Tax can help you deal with the new agent. Fireside Tax has been in business for over 18 years and provides tax, accounting, and payroll services, including flat fee accounting and flat fee payroll. Fireside Tax also handles individual and small business income tax returns.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
You've got only one body, so why not take care of it? Let iCryo Wellness and Recovery help you live a healthy lifestyle. iCryo will introduce you to recovery and wellness with their proven techniques that will surely make your body and mind a whole lot healthier. Evaluate your lifestyle with iCryo. Don't wait. Call now, 330-451-6365.
Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams for our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Here the fan cam as it's the Hoover Vikings wearing all black tonight. They're showing up, showing out here on our Mears Nissan fan cam there for the Hoover Vikings. They got Zarko there, one of the big linemen who just signed with Michigan State in the Big Ten, flipped from Miami on our Mears Nissan fan cam. And we got a 2-point lead here, Dean, when it looked like Jackson may run away with this.
Yeah, a few minutes ago I thought Jackson had this game put away in their back pocket, and Hoover has really turned up the defense, turned up the offense, got some opportunistic scoring, and has brought us back to where we are right now. 2-point game with just 3:14 to go.
Bumping around, and they're going to get the foul call, and they're going to send him to the free throw line. Hoover wanted to travel, no call, but the foul, and that's going to send Caden Loy, the senior. Really, the seniors really stepped up tonight for Jackson. We're going to be picking our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game at the conclusion of this. We're going to get a free month-long cryo pass. I want to thank our good friends at Beaver Excavating, Beaver Construction for being a sponsor here on Big Time Sports. First free throw, a little short.
Loy's gone a little quiet with his scoring, but I think down the stretch here, he's going to be the guy they want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, you want your experienced player, whether it's making the pass, handling it, you want him to have the ball. 3-point lead now for Jackson. 3:11 to go on your Pizza Oven scoreboard. Hoover, they do a lot of motion off the ball, trying to look for back cuts. Good spacing. Hirschberger going to lift up the triple. Got it. And we are all tied up at 52. He's been quiet, but he's up now to 17.
What a shot by Hirschberger. Set his feet, hand in his face, but still nailed that three.
That's a confident player right there. As I always told my shooters, you don't shoot a shot to make it, shoot because it's there. Stolen away by the Vikings. Newell to the line, to the lane. He's going to get up and gets the bucket to go.
Great job by Newell to get control, get body control as he went to the hoop. A lot of times you got so much momentum, it's easy to miss that layup. He didn't do that. He gathered himself in, and now Hoover has the lead.
But O'Leary was the one causing the turnover. As you said it, Dean, he has been the spark to this Viking defense. The freshman bodies it up. Stolen away again. Who comes up with it but O'Leary? Lear going to give it to Hirschberger. He thought about the heat check. Kick out. I don't want it. You take it. Heat check triple. Got it.
Timeout Jackson. Back-to-back threes by the Hoover Vikings. And now you've really put some pressure back onto the Polar Bears.
And you thought, you know, we talked about how Hoover being cold wasn't part of it. Coach Bluey was not upset when those triples came early and missed on the Papa Bears big play replay. So that shows he's got confidence in his shooters.
And I think that's the thing. You've got shooters, you know who can handle the ball. You just got to give them time to find their feet, set that shot, and make them.
I always told my shooters, you don't shoot a shot to make it. You shoot it because it's there. And they're eventually going to fall. If you're a shooter and it's a good shot, take it. We're lifting it. Hey.
And now, Troy, we go back to that, what we've been discussing all night about the youth of Jackson. You've got freshmen, you've got sophomores, you've got limited seniors on the floor right now. How do they respond to this? They responded well earlier in the game when there was a lot of time in the game. But now, you're inside 2 minutes, the pressure's really on. How do they respond to this Viking lead?
Well, this is Maurer and Loy's. I think Maurer and Loy's time now to step up. They got the experience. They've been in these battles before. Now here's the question right now also, Hoover, if they're going to stay with pressure, because they've got 5 team fouls. You don't want to send Jackson to the free throw line and let him shoot with no time. Jackson's got a foul to give.
I think you've got to put some pressure on him because that's what's got you back in the game. But you've got to avoid the stupid fouls out here 45 feet away from the basket.
And if you're Jackson, you don't want to pick up the illegal screen. Nice lane, shot up, no good. Rebound, batted. Gonna stay here with the Polar Bears. O'Brien gonna trigger it in, the sophomore. I'll tell you, he's shown good range.
Yeah.
Good hustle play by both players. The freshman.
And again, bad foul. Did not need to make that. You had already been beat on defense. That's one you just got to let him go, because now you're going to give him a chance to set his feet and shoot the free throws.
Yeah, you get to try for that reach around, and you had a player stepping in, ready to take the charge. The freshman knocks it down. Ice water in the veins. He's got 18.
We've been talking about the veteran players for Jackson taking the ball. Morris has been hot. I don't think you want to avoid him. I think you want to keep him. If you have an opportunity to put the ball in his hands, I think you go ahead and go for it.
He's not playing like a freshman.
Not at all.
No good. See if they're going to get the no call. Jackson going to come with the pressure. Jackson likes a little frantic pace, though. Hoover, plenty of time to get it across. They do. Now, if you're Hoover here, you still want to be aggressive with the basketball. Martin to the line, to the lane, up and in!
Great play by Martin. Way to recognize that he was going to be open and cut to the basket. Nice job on the pass.
Good feed inside. Lost, though. Back to the Vikings. Pass ahead. On the break. The big man glees it in. Up and in! That looked like the quarterback dropping a dime right there on the assist on the alley-oop.
Great play by Hirschberger. Amazing pass. Wonderful finish. Let's take a look at this one.
This is impressive. Take a look at this touch pass right here.
Beautiful pass, lays it up, and Hirschberger just comes in and finishes. Nice job by Hoover.
Brady McCann on the Papa Bears big play replay, dropping a dime.
Hoover's close to having their largest lead of the night here, and we're inside.
You gotta be getting close to a minute. It's hard. I don't remember because the way they run their score clock here, they put the time. And I never liked that as a coach. I don't need to know how much time I got left in a timeout. I need to know how much time's left in the game.
Exactly.
Hey, you get a look at the Hoover students section. Hoover has turned it up here in the fourth quarter, erasing an 11-point deficit. So Hoover's going to stay with the pressure here.
And this is the Hoover team we saw in the first 4 minutes of the game and the last 4 minutes of the game.
Okay, we got the clock now, 56 seconds here. If you're Hoover, you do not want to foul. You want to bother him a little bit, make him take about 15 seconds off the clock, but you definitely do not want to foul.
Yeah, you don't want Maurer just walking the ball up. You want him having to play a little defense because you're going to see what's going to happen right there. Jackson has gotten real sloppy, and Lloyd just bails them out with the three.
Knocks down the triple. Hoover had a chance there to really kind of end this game. Lloyd keeps Jackson in it. Hoover going to turn it over right back to Jackson. And that's the thing, you had Hirschberger on the bench, and they're going to keep him. They're going to keep him and Newell on the bench. I know they got fouls, but this is tough.
This is very reminiscent of the JV game, which went down to the last shot.
There is the line lane spin move, shot no good. Hoover going to come away with it. If you get in any trouble, you got to call a timeout here if you're Hoover. And they do call the timeout.
Now the question's going to be, where do they say he was at with the ball when they gave him the timeout?
They're going to give it to him in the backcourt. And this game is far from over despite what the Hoover section may think.
Despite what the Hoover section wants you to believe,
Fake news, folks. Propaganda.
Dewey wins.
Yeah, and if you have me for history, you might know that. If I taught American history, Dewey wins, holding that up.
I figured I could drop that reference with a history teacher.
You could. We talk about some of the mistakes in history, and that would be one of them. It's interesting, some of the different things here, but coming up on this, we'll have our iCrowd Stone Cold Player of the Game and our Altman Alt Care Wrap-Up Report. Folks, this is going to go right down to the wire. Thank you for tuning in here on Big Time Sports. If you're watching this on YouTube, click that subscribe button. Now, if you're Hoover, you get something going on the rim here, you might get a layup. And that's what they get. They get it to him, and he's going to get the foul called. And I like that. You bring everybody up. You get Hirschberger going to the lane for the layup. And now he struggled from the free throw line, but let's see when it's clutch what the young man does.
And it's amazing how shooters can put all of that out of their mind and be able to go to the line and forget about all the ones they missed and just throw the ball at the rim.
You can't have a conscience.
It's like Gretzky said, you miss, and Michael Jordan, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right. Whoa, we got a horn gun off while he's shooting the free throw, but it doesn't matter as he knocks it down. I think Michael Scott tried to quote that once in The Office too. I'm not quite sure if he got it right though. 20 seconds to go, 2-possession game. Trying to make it a 3-possession game is Hirschberger.
This is big.
And he does. Give him 21 on the night.
So now if you're Jackson, you've got to score 3 times.
And this is a good way to keep Jackson out there. Playing off the deep 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to the Vikings.
And they're going to close this one out at the free throw line. Now that's the shot that Lloyd just made a few seconds ago. And so I don't think Debevic is upset that he took that shot.
And we got a couple candidates here for iCrowd Stone Cold Player of the Game. Take a look there at John Collins knocking it down. They didn't know if he'd be able to play tonight, folks.
It's good to see him back because obviously he went through that difficult football season. It's great to see him get onto the basketball court.
And how about the Vikings? We talk about putting it out of the way, knocking down their last 4 free throws to seal it off. And that's going to do it. Your final tonight, Hoover Vikings 65, Jackson Polar Bears 56. We'll be back with a wrap-up report right after this timeout.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with Drink Clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
The newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautauction.com or call 330-773-8245.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission: to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America's CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Welcome back to Jackson High School. As you take a look there at your final score on the Pete 7 scoreboard, the Hoover Vikings erase an 11-point deficit in the fourth quarter to come out with a 65-56 win over the Jackson Polar Bears. Thank you for tuning in here, everyone. I'm Troy Richardson. Joining me up here is Dean Marini as we go to our Alt Care Altman wrap-up report. And Dean, this was just a great game.
Unbelievable when you look at the way the game ebbed and flowed. Teams got hot, teams got into rhythms, teams stretched leads out, teams came back, overcame deficits, and I really got to take my hat off to the Hoover Vikings because I'll be honest, in the third quarter I thought they were done.
Well, you think about it, in 8 minutes they outscored them by 20 points.
Yeah.
Hoover outscores Jackson by 20 points, erase an 11-point deficit.
And you don't see that here.
No.
You might see that at home, but you do not see Jackson have that happen here in this gym.
And, you know, we talked about how young Jackson is, but those young players I thought stepped up well, and I thought the upperclassmen did as well, too.
I mean, you know, you're not in this game if you're Jackson if you don't have Mason Morris doing what he did tonight. I mean, you know, we're going to name our player of the game. Had the game gone the other way, and we traditionally give it to the winning, a player from the winning team. Had the game gone the other way, I was in, you know, it was between Caden Lloyd and Mason Morris for me for Jackson.
Right, and we're going to be talking about our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game here. And folks, we had a couple of different people we could have gone with, and someone I don't think who's gone, it's not going to show up with points in the scoring column. Cole O'Leary defensively for the Hoover the last 3 minutes.
I thought he was the key to turning the game around, but the guy that was consistent all night long, the guy that made it happen on both ends of the floor is Roman Geiselman. He was strong offensively, getting points, getting into the paint, scoring. He was strong defensively, getting turnovers and getting rebounds. And I think that's the thing that really, he cleaned the glass so well tonight for Hoover. I think they should buy him a bottle of Windex.
Yeah. Roman Geiselman, he just had 20 points tonight, 15 rebounds. He's our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game. He's going to get a free month-long cryo pass at iCryo in Belden Village. Congratulations, Roman, on being our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game. Well, folks, that's going to do us here tonight. We had Dean Marini stepping into the booth tonight. Dean, great job. I'm glad I got to work with you.
You as well, Troy. It's always good to be here.
Next week, we're going to be on the road, I believe, over at McKinley. And you can check that out on our social media for where we're going to be at. We update that on our Facebook, Twitter, and everything we've got. For your final night on Pete Sullivan Scoreboard for the last time, it's the Hoover Vikings 65, the Jackson Polar Bears 56. And we thank you for watching this on